अस्सलाम वालेकुम टीवी बल्ला मुंगेंदवा हुरिया बेफुना मरहबात नमन अवंडु अब्दुल्ला मुआज मलेशिया मिगडिग तिबेफुना मि बदल कोली रइसुल जमहूरिया डॉक्टर मोहम्मद मुइज मलेशिया कुरेबि रस्मी दतुरुफुगे उस्साइता गेनेस्तन मटका रइसुल जमहूरिया गे मिदतुफुलकी मलेशिया गे बोर्ड वजीर अंबर इब्राहिम गे दावत का कुरेबि हतर दोगे दतुरुफुले मिदतुरुफुलके सबबु राज्य मलेशिया गुळुम वर बोडु बदहेकमे बनी आसफा देगम गदमेदुगा मुहिम मशवरात के कुरिया गेंदेवीरु मुहिम दायरा तक एब्बसुंतो का सोय कुरेवी आ महम राज्य कुर इन्वेस्टमेंट के फुर्सत तक हम खदुर मटका मॉल्डीव्स मलेशिया बिजनेस फोरम का नमका खासा फोरम के कुरिया गेंदेवी आ महम मलेशिया का दिरुले दिवही नावस बदल कुरेवी मुहिम खिदमत तक आला तारफ कुरेवी मिया हिसाबु रइसुल जमहूरिया के मिदतुरफुल के मुहिम कांखमा कुरबत का बलादाना रइसुल जमहूरिया डॉक्टर मोहम्मद मुइज मलेशिया कुरेबि रस्मी दतुरफुलगा एगौमा वडागति अप्रैल महुगे हता विस्वणतवहु मिदतुरफुलकी मलेशिया के बोर्ड वजीर अंबर इब्राहिम के दावत का कुरेबि दतुरफुले मी मनिकफान मलेशिया कुरेबि फुरतम रस्मी दतुरफुलो मलेशिया के कुआलालंपुर इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट में मरहबाद नबी एगौम के मिनिस्टर ऑफ हेल्थ डॉक्टर हाजी जुल्किफ्ली अहमद रइसुल जमहूरिया एयरपोर्ट फैबा वडागतुमु शरफ के गार्ड वनी अरुआफा रइसुल जमहूरिया के मिदतुरफुल के मैगर नमाज की देगौम के दिमदुगावा जमां बी बदही गुरुंग इतुरंग हरदना कुरुंग रइसुल जमहूरिया डॉक्टर मोहम्मद मुइज मलेशिया सरकार रस्मीगतु मरहबाद नमुंगति अप्रैल महुगे आशा विस्वणदवगे हेंदुनु बोर्ड वजीरुगे ओफिहुगा रइसुल जमहूरिया पुटराजया वडागतुमु मरहबा विदालवी मलेशिया के बोर्ड वजीर अंबर इब्राहिम मिरस्मियातुगा रइसुल जमहूरिया वनी अमेरिकान के शरफ के गार्ड इंस्पेक्ट खुद देवाफा आदि अफहु मलेशिया के अस्करिंग देगौम के कौमी सलाम कुड़े पावी ಮಿರಸ್ಮಿಯಾತುಗ ರೈಸುಲ್ ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಮುಯಿಜಾ ಮಲೇಷಿಯಾಗೆ ಇಜ್ಜತ್ತರಿ ಮರ್ಹಬಾ ವಿದಾಳುವೆ ತಾರವೆ ವಡಾಗತುಮ ಫಹು ದಿವೈ ವಫ್ತುಗೆ ಬೇಫುಡು ಬೊಡು ವಜೀರ್ ಅಂಬರ್ ಇಬ್ರಾಹಿಂ ತಾರಫ್ ಕೊದ್ದೆವಿ ಆದಿ ದೆಗೌಮ್ಗೆ ಲೀಡರುಂ ಎಕುಗಾ ಮಲೇಷಿಯಾಗೆ ಪುಟ್ರಾ ಮಿಸ್ಕಿತು ಕುರಿಮತೀಗ ಹಂದಾನಿ ಫೋಟೋ ಫುಳ ನೆಂಗೌಮ ಫಹು ಮೆಹಮಾನುನ್ ಸೆಕುರವಾ ಫತುಗ ರೈಸುಲ್ ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ಸೆಕುರೆವಿ ರೈಸುಲ್ ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಮುಯಿಜಾ ಮಲೇಷಿಯಾಗೆ ಬೊಡು ವಜೀರ್ ಅಂಬರ್ ಇಬ್ರಾಹಿಂ ಆದೆಮೆದು ಮತಿ ಫಂತಿಗೆ ಮಶ್ವರಾತ ಕೂರಿಯಗೆಂದೆವಿ ದೆಗೌಮ್ಗೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಇಸ್ ಲೀಡರುಂ ಇಸ್ಕೊನ್ ತಿಬ್ಬವಾಗೆನ್ ಕೂರಿಯಗೆಂದೆವಿ ಮಿ ಮಶ್ವರಾತ ಬಾಬಾ ಫವಣಿ ಪೂತುರಾ ಪತುರಾದಾನ ಪೂತುರಾ ಜಯಾಗ ರಸ್ಮಿ ಮಶ್ವರಾತವುಗ ವಾಹಕುಳದಕ್ಕಮ್ಮು ರೈಸುಲ್ ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ವಣಿ ಮಲೇಷಿಯಾನ್ ಎಮನಿಕ್ ಫಾಣ ದೆವಿ ದಾವತಾ ಎಗೌಮ ವಡಾಗತುಮು ಎಮನಿಕ್ ಫಾಣ ದೆನ್ನೆವಿ ಹೂಣು ಮರ್ಹಬಾಯಾ ಮೆಹಮಾನ್ದಾರಿಯ ಶುಕುರು ಅದಾ ಕುರವಾಫಾ ಆದಿ ದೆಗೌಮ್ಗೆ ದೇದೆ ಗುಳುಂತಂ ಇತುರ ಬದಹಿ ಕುರವೇನೆ ಫುರ್ಸವತಂ ಹೋದ ಮುಂದ ಅಮ್ಮಿ ತನ್ನಿವಳುಗ ದಿಗು ಮುದ್ದತಕ ಅಮ್ಮಿ ಗುಳುಂ ಬದಹಿ ಕುರವೇನೆ ಮಗು ತನವಸ್ ಕುರುಮಟ್ಟಕ ದೆಗೌಮ್ಗೆ ದೆಮೆದುಗ ಹರುದನ ಗುಳುಂತಕ್ಕೆ ದೆಮೆಹೆಟ್ಟುಮ್ಗೆ ಮುಹಿಮ ಕಮಕಮಚ್ಚವ್ವೆಸ್ ಎಮನಿಕ್ ಫಾಣುಗೆ ವಾಹಕ ಫುಳುಗ ಅಲಿಯರವಾಲೆವ್ವಿ ಮಿಮಶ್ವಾತವುಗ ಮಲೇಷಿಯಾಗೆ ಬೊಡು ವಜೀರ್ ದೆಕ್ಕೆ ವಾಹಕ ಫುಳುಗ ದೆಗೌಮ್ಗೆ ಎಬ್ಬಾದೊಂದಿನುಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಂ ರೈಸುಲ್ ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ಫಾಹ ಕುರವಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗಣು ದಾಯಿರಾತವುಗೆ ಮಚ್ಚಂ ಅಲಿಯರವಾಲೆವ್ವಿ ಆದಿ ದೇದೆ ಗುಳುಂತಂ ಇತುರ ವಳುಗುತು ಕುರುಮಟ್ಟಕ ಎ ದಾಯಿರಾತಕು ವಿಷ್ಣು ಫುಳು ಗೆಂಗುಳುವಾಣೆ ಕಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾಕೇನ್ ಕಂದೆವಿ ಮಶ್ವರಾತ ಕಪ್ಪವು ದಿವಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮಲೇಷಿಯಾ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಅದಮೆದು ಎಬ್ಬಾವುದುನ್ ದಿನುಮ ಗುಳುಂಹುರಿ ಫಹುಂ ನಾಮಾತಹುಗ ಸೊಯಕುರವ್ವ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ವನಿ ಬದಲು ಕುರಪಾಫ Memorandum of Understanding between the Republic of Maldives and the Government of Malaysia on cooperates in sports. Memorandum of Understanding on Cooperation in the Field of Health. Memorandum of Understanding on Cooperation in the Field of Tourism. Exchange of notes on cooperation for training of diplomats. ದಿವಿ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಮಲೇಷಿಯಾ ಅದಮೆದು ಮಿಹಾರವುರೆಂವೆಸ್ ಬೊಡಕ್ ಗುಳಿಗೆ ಮಸಕೆ ಕುರುಮ್ಗೆ ಆಜುಮ್ ಕಂಡಾಳಾ ಫಾವಾಕಮ ದೆಗೌಮುಂ ಹಾಮ್ ಕುರಬ್ಬಾ ಫಮಣಿ ದೆಗೌಮುಂ ಬೇವೆವಿ ಗುಳಿಫಾವಾ ಅನ್ನೂಸ್ವೆರಿಂಗೆ ಬದ್ದಲ್ಮುಕ ಮಿಬದ್ದಲ್ಮುಕ ಬಯಾನ್ ಇವ್ವಮು ರೈಸುಲ್ ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ವಣಿ ದೆಗೌಮುಗೆ ಜಮಾನ್ ವಿ ಗುಳುಂ ಬಿನಾ ಕುರಿಫಾ ವಣಿ ದೆಗೌಮುಂ ಹಿಸ್ಸಾ ಕುರಾ ಇಸ್ಲಾಮಿ ಅಗೀದಾಯ ಎಗ್ಗೌಮುಂ ಅನೆಗ್ಗೌಮ ಕುರಾ ಇಹ್ತಿರಾಮ ಇಹ್ಸಾನ್ ತರಿಕಮ್ಗೆ ತರಹಾಗೆ ಮತೀಗ ಕಮ ವಿದಾಳೆಫಾ
The Prime Minister and I held very fruitful discussions today on a wide range of issues. We reaffirmed our commitment to elevate our partnership to greater heights, keeping in mind that the Maldives and Malaysia are bound by shared values, mutual respect and a strong foundation of Islamic faith. This year we celebrate the 57th anniversary of formal diplomatic relations between our two countries. Over the decades, our partnership has matured into one characterized by high-level cooperation and people-to-people exchanges. I would like to thank the Prime Minister, the government and people of Malaysia for the generous assistance and cooperation extended to the Maldives over the years, especially in developing our human resource capacity. The Malaysian Technical Cooperation Program, NTCP, has contributed immensely to capacity building of our civil servants over the years. In addition, the educational opportunities provided to Maldivians in Malaysia have enriched individual lives and contributed to the nation's development. I welcome the over 600 scholarship opportunities that have been made available to Maldivian students by Malaysian higher education institutions. I express deep appreciation to the Prime Minister and the Malaysian government for the supportive visa arrangements extended to the Maldivian students and their families, particularly with the arrangement of the Guardian visa. These policies have significantly contributed to Malaysia's position as a preferred destination, especially for the Maldivians pursuing higher education. As Excellency the Prime Minister has highlighted, we have signed and exchanged key documents aimed at enhancing our collaboration in areas such as health, tourism, sports, financial services, and training of our diplomats. These instruments will serve as strong foundations for expanding collaboration and delivering tangible benefits to our people. Our discussions paved the way for future collaboration in several promising areas. I also express our keen interest in expediting and concluding MOUs in the field of defense and other important areas. Malaysia's advancement and leadership in the halal industry and digital economy are truly commendable. I deeply appreciate the Prime Minister's willingness to share Malaysia's expertise with us. We are interested in exploring joint initiatives in digital transformation, such as information technology, artificial intelligence, and cybersecurity. We look forward to forging meaningful partnerships that can tap into these dynamic sectors for mutual benefits. Trade and investment remains key pillars of our bilateral relationship. Exchange ideas and avenues for enhanced trade and investments between our two countries. I see immense potential to deepen our economic ties and invite Malaysian investors to explore opportunities in the Maldives, particularly in our special economic zones, business sector, financial services, maritime economy, in addition to digital economy.
ಮಲೇಷ್ಯಾಗೆ ಬೊಡು ವಜೀರ್ ಅಂಬರ್ ಇಬ್ರಾಹಿಂ ದೆಕ್ಕೆ ವಹಫುಲ್ಗಾ ಫಲಸ್ತೀನಾ ಗುಳಿಗೆ ನೈಸ್ಲು ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಮುಯಿಜ್ ಅದಿ ದಿವೈ ದೌಲತುನ್ ಗೆಂಗುಳುವಾ ಸಿಯಾಸತಕಿ ಹಿವ್ವರುಗದ ಸಿಯಾಸತಕಮ ವಿದಾಳವಿ ಅದಿ ಮಸಲಾಗ ಮಲೇಷಿಯಾಯ ರಾಜ್ಯಮೆಸ್ ಗೆಂಗುಳುವಣಿ ಎಸ್ ಸಿಯಾಸತಕಮ ವಿಸ್ ವಿದಾಳವಿ.
The collaboration, of course, covers a wide area, includes now education, tourism, training at TCP, and now extending to STEM, Tibet, and higher education, university exchanges, sports, health, and as we have seen, even exchange of notes, training diplomats, bilateral consultations, and President Muhammad Muiz has been extremely articulate and outspoken in terms of climate change, the position that this country has taken to call on the international community to respect the need to protect the environment and share responsibility. And we are with him on this, and we follow with great interest and we support the strong expression voiced by the President. But also outstanding is the President's position regarding Palestine and very courageous decision to bar those with Israeli passports into Maldives. Although we, from the time of independence, have not given the recognition, primarily because of the refusal on the part of Israel to respect human rights, to honor national commitments, and to stop genocide in Palestine and in particular Gaza.
मलेशिया के बोर्ड वजीर अंवर इब्राहिम देवी रस्मी फरीकोलगा रईसुल जमहूरिया डॉक्टर मोहम्मद मुइज़वनी बैंवेर वडायगंफा मेंदुरगमी फरीकोल बाबा फावनी मलेशिया के बोर्ड वजीर के रस्मी के कोलगा मी फरीकोलगा मलेशिया के बोर्ड वजीरा मलेशिया के सरकार के इस ऑफिशियलना दिवी राज्य के वफ्त के पेफलू बैंवेर वडायगनवी रईसुल जमहूरिया वनी मॉलिस मलेशिया बिजनेस फोरम 2025 गाविस बैर वडागन तकरीर कुरा बाफा एमनक फान के तकरीर गावनी दिवी राज्य का उफदिफावा व्यापारी के आ फुर्सतों के बेनुं हिफा दिवी राज्य की मिहार वरम वरुगदा व्यापार तक फाही आदि मुस्तकबल तैयार फावा कौम कंगेदुमा गेंगुड़े तसव्वुर का बैवरुमा मलेशिया के व्यापार तक दावत दे वाफा
Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon. Allow me to first extend a warm welcome and my heartfelt gratitude to Prime Minister, His Excellency Anwar Ibrahim, for honoring us with his presence at this forum today. Thank you, Excellency. It is truly my pleasure to be here for the first of its kind Maldives Malaysia Business Forum. I thank you all for participating in this historic gathering, which symbolizes the enduring friendship and robust partnership between our two countries. This marks my first official visit to Malaysia since assuming office in November 2023. My administration is dedicated to strengthening our bilateral and economic ties with Malaysia, especially on enhancing the invaluable people-to-people connections. As we stand at the threshold of a new era, I am filled with optimism and excitement for the future we build together. Over the years, the Maldives and Malaysia have cultivated a relationship anchored in mutual trust and shared values, strengthened by deep community ties, educational links, and steadily expanding economic partnership. We are bound not only by history and diplomacy, but by a deep cultural and religious kinship. As two predominantly Muslim nations, we share a commitment to values that define how we engage with the world and how we care for our people. For many Maldivians, Malaysia is our beloved second home. Thousands of Maldivian students have walked the halls of Malaysian universities and colleges, returning home inspired, ready to contribute meaningfully to our nation's transformation. Hundreds are studying here even today. Many Maldivian families live here, contributing constructively to the Malaysian economy. Maldivian entrepreneurs have built connections here, and many more continue to choose Malaysia as a destination for learning, growth, and opportunity. Every year during the holiday season, Maldivians fill the streets of Kuala Lumpur and many other cities here as they continue to enjoy what is in this amazing country. The love and admiration that Maldivians hold for Malaysia is heartfelt and unique, unrivaled in many ways. This is why this visit is of paramount importance to me. This visit marks a renewed chapter in our partnership, one that I hope will not only open new doors for economic cooperation and private sector collaboration, but also deepen our existing ties and pave the way for meaningful, mutually beneficial partnership. Distinguished guests, the priorities we pledge to the people from the very beginning are of utmost importance to me. And it is very clear to improve the quality of life for our people, strengthen our institutions, and unlock the full potential of our islands. From the beginning, we set out a bold vision to build a stronger, more inclusive, and future-ready Maldives. And we are doing this by investing in infrastructure, empowering our youth,
expanding housing, developing resilient energy systems, and diversifying our economy. Our vision for the future is ambitious. To guide this transformation, I laid out an ambitious national goal, our Vision 2040, the commitment to become a fully developed nation by the time we mark 75 years of independence. It is a vision rooted in confidence in the ingenuity of our people, in the growth of our institutions, and in the strength of partnerships we continue to build. We are committed to sustainable development, to ensure our future generations are protected, and not just to survive, but to thrive. Distinguished guests, today that vision is taking shape. We have launched the largest housing initiative in our history to create new urban spaces with eco-friendly infrastructure. We are upgrading our airport and maritime capacity to serve tourists, but a larger, more connected economy. We are investing in renewable energy across our islands with a goal to reach net zero emission by 2030. We are embarking also on an ambitious digital transformation strategy, digitalizing our services, our systems, and our economy to meet the demands of tomorrow, where the future is intelligence-driven. At the heart of all this lies partnerships. The Maldives cannot and should not achieve these ambitions alone. Progress is best achieved when we uplift one another, complementing each other's strengths. That is why we have opened strategic sectors of investments, from real estate, tourism and logistics, to ports, mariculture, renewable energy, and value-added exports. We are also offering new opportunities under our revitalized special economic zones with incentives designed to attract forward-looking investors. To further reinforce this commitment, in December 2024, we enacted our new foreign investment law. This new law is aligned with international best practices and provides robust investor protection, transparency, and predictability. It recognizes and gives legal force to both bilateral and multilateral investment treaties. It ensures that investors can operate with clarity, confidence, and security. This was not merely a legislative update. It is a clear statement that the Maldives is serious about welcoming the world's best partners and doing so on solid, trusted grounds. Distinguished guests, for us Maldivians, Malaysia is a steadfast partner in this journey. Malaysia's success in building globally competitive industries while maintaining a strong commitment to sustainability and inclusive development is an inspiration. I believe there is a great potential for Malaysian companies to contribute meaningfully to our growth story while unlocking real value in return. Malaysian companies stand to gain immensely from investing in the Maldives. Our strategic location along key shipping routes offers unparalleled opportunities for the maritime and logistic sectors. Additionally, the Maldives' robust tourism industry, renowned for its luxury resorts and pristine beaches, presents significant potential for high returns on investment in hospitality and eco-tourism. Whether it is through partnership, whether it is through participating in major infrastructure and real estate developments, supporting our ambition for sustainable tourism, investing in new agricultural and renewable energy ventures, or partnering with us in digital innovation, Maldives is open for business and open to building long-term strategic partnerships. It is with great pleasure that we just witnessed the signing of Memorandum of Understanding between the Ministry of Economic Development and Trade of the Republic of Maldives and National Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Malaysia in the morning. I have no doubt this significant step will further inspire confidence in you to invest in the Maldives. I'm also confident that the strong foundation we share and the new ground we break together today through this forum and the conversations that follow will lead to meaningful outcomes, enduring partnerships, and a deeper, more dynamic economic bond between our two countries. Distinguished guests, we live in a world of uncertainty, but also one of opportunity. Small island nations like the Maldives are specially exposed to the turbulence that rise from global shifts. But we also benefit from being agile, resilient, and ambitious. I believe this is the right moment to build, to collaborate, and to grow together. Allow me to thank you once again for your interest, your time, and your confidence in the Maldives. Together, we can forge a path of mutual growth and prosperity. Let us seize this moment to deepen our collaboration and create a better future for both our nations. I look forward to seeing ideas discussed here today take shape in the form of successful projects, thriving joint ventures, and enduring business relationships. We are ready to welcome you to the Maldives, not just as visitors, but as partners in our shared future and prosperity. Thank you.
Mi forumga Malaysiaගේ බොඩු වසීරු ස්වනි පැහැල් වැඩෑගෙන් තකුරිල් කුරපාෆා එමනික් ෆාලුස් වනි රයිසල් ජුම්හූරියාගේ ඉක්තිසෝදි තසවුර තවරීෆ් කුරපාෆා هم ادوار رئيس الجمهورية وني ماليشيا قادي رولي دي بهنا بدل කුරපාෆා මේ රස්මියාතු ගවනී මලේසියාගා දිවෙහි රාජ්‍යගේ පාස්පෝර්ටා ID කාඩ් හදා දෙනුම්ගේ خدمة فشافا මේ රාජ්‍යයෙන් බේරුගා මේ خدمة فشي ෆුරතම قوم ಗಾದಿರುಳೆ ದಿವೆಹಿ ದರಿವರುಂ ಇಸ್ಲಾಂ ದಿನುಗೆ ಒಸೂತಕ ದಿವೆಹಿ ವಂತಕಂ ಹಿಪೆಟ್ಟು ಮಂ ಎದಿವಡಾಗೆನ್ನವಿ
ಈ ದೆಗೌಮಕಿ ಮಿಹಾ ತನವ್ವೆ ಸಮವರ ಕಾ ದೆಗೌಂ ವರ ಗಿನ ಕಂಕಮುಗ ವರ ಅಖ್ವಂತಕ ಮಾಕೀಗ ಗುಳಿಫವ ದೆಗೌಂ ಎ ಗುಳು ಮಂ ಇತುರು ವರುಗದಕಂ ಇರಾದು ಕವಿತಿ ಮಿದಾ ತುರು ದಿವಿಕೆನ್ ಗೊಸ್ಫವೆ ಎಗೆ ತೆರೆಂ ಹಮ ದಿವೆಹಿ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿಯ ಮುಹಿಮು ಕಂಕಮುಗ ವೆಸ್ ವರ ಉಫಾವೆರಿ ಕುರಿಯರುಂತಕೆ දිබේ ගොත හමජිෆවනි කුරෙන් වෙ දොස්තකුග හයි කොමිෂන්ගේ ෆරාතුන් තිබේ ෆුන්න විසාදක කියවාකු දින මුහිම් වෙ ෆහොරි කංකං ආයිලාතක මුහිම් කංකේ බහොරි එකං කමුගේ මවලුමත දෙමුන් ගෙන්දා ඒගේ ඉතුරු දෙකවමුගේ ගොළුමුගේ තෙරෙන් ව්‍යාපාරියා ඉන්වෙස්ට්මන්ට් එක දායිරාම් වෙස් වර උෆාවෙරි දොස්තකෙන් ඔති මියදු ඔෆිෂල් ටොක්ස් ගේ तेरेगा देखे उन वहाँ तक इतुरुं बाकी खास को बेवुनो बिजनेस फोरम है ये फोरम बोर्ड वजीर बड़ाने भी प्राइम मिनिस्टर वहाँ फ्लो देख के भी आदि वारा गिना व्यापार वेरी काउम के इन्वेस्टरों कुंफुनितों के बेफ्रोम में स्थित भी इरादु के विया मिकाउम का दिरीवले दिवेही बेफ्रोंगे दिवेहिंगे तेरे में व्यापारी के कंकम कुरियत दाम बेनुमा बेफ्रोना आदि राज्य के कुंफुनित कवस वरा बुढ़ती कुरियरुंता वरा मुहिम फायदा तबाने कम यकीन कुरंगे के सबों आदि निकाओं के इन्वेस्टरों कुंफुनिता कुं राज्य के इन्वेस्ट को देगाओं देते रहेगा ट्रेड इन्वेस्टमेंट फुला वेगन दाने कम उन्हें यकीन कुरं एक इतुरब वे समा मुहिम गिना कांकमुगा मशरा कुरे वेगन दिया नहीं जुम्दा को इरादो कर विया मी दातुरुं आउट में के काओं अब फायदा वाने आदि निगाओं में दिरी उड़े दिवे ही रही तो न सिरादो को विया हमें यकीन उस फायदा वान आदे ಅವನು ಆಮಕೊಂ ಹಮ ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ದತ್ತುರೆಗ್ಗವೆಸ್ ಗೌಮೆಗ ದಿರಿವುಳೆ ಅವಣುಮಿಂಗೆ ಅಕುನಾ ತುನ್ನ ಬದ್ದವ ಕೊಲ್ಲಂ ಬೇಣುವೆ ಏಗೆ ಬೇಣುಮಕಿ ತಿಬೇಫುಳುಂ ಹಿಸ್ಸಾ ಕೊಲ್ಲಂ ಬೇಣುವ ಕಂಕಂ ಕಂಬೊಡು ಅಂತ ಶಕುವಾತ ಹಿಂಗಮನು ಜಂ ಉಫಾವಾಕಂತ ಹುರಿಯಾಕಮೆವೆಸ್ ಹಿಸ್ಸಾ ಕುರಂ ಫುರ್ಸತ ದಿನ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕಾದಿ ಅವನು ತಿಬೇಫುನ್ನ ಬದ್ದವ ಕೊಲ್ಲಂ ඒගෙන් අවුන්ඩ වෙස්සයිගතුග දිවෙන් උලේ කොම්මිතාක ගොස් දේශක දිමායිම දිවේ උෆා අදි එකමුග සවුන් අවුන්ඩුගේ ෆරාතුන් සරුකාරුගේ ෆරාතුන් කොද්දෙමුරි කංකමුග කුරියරුන්තක් අවස්මිනෙග්ග හෝදුමුග දිබේ ෆසේහක එබලිබේ එහෙමීම වරුන් උෆා කුරම් මි වගතු කොල් හැමචීගෙන් දියාම අද හැම කුරින් දෙන්නේ ගොත්ත තිවෙෆුණු වඩන්නේ කමට්ටක හැම වරුන් උෆා කුරම් වරගින කුඩ කුදීමස් ආයිලාත වෙස් හැම එබතිබ්බෙවි මි කවුමකි මිහාරු එම්ම ගීන දිවෙහින් හම යගීනුම් වෙස් කියවුම අදි ජුම්ලකො වෙස් ඇස් තිබි ගවුම් එහෙමම අවුන්වෙන්ගේ හුරිහා හයි කොමිෂන් ත උතරෙන් හුරිහා එම්බසි ත උතරෙන් වෙස් එම්ම බොඩ මසකෙත්තක දිවෙහින්න ටාගට් කො කොරංජ හේන හයි කොමිෂන් හුරි විතරක කුරෙන් වෙත් තනුග ඉරාදුක වියා මියන් නහර බජට් හදිගෙන් දායරුග යකීග කොන්සියුලර් හිතමෙත්තක එහෙනෙන් කංකමුග එකම විස්නෑගෙන් අවුරුමෙන් තිබේෆුන්න බේනුවා හිතමෙත්ත රංගල කුරම් බේනුවා මගත ෆහිකොත් දේන අදි එහෙනිහෙන් කුරියරුන්ත සෝද දේන දෙම්මග මිතනුග දෙහිදමතේ තාරෆ් කොරේජ් हम यकीनों में सेगम फ़ायदा तक के वाण मितादिरी उड़े रही तुम पासपोर्ट आईडी कार्ड अधे हम एक इतुरा कियवा कुदिंगे जमिया रस्मी को मुफेदिगे एदियई कियवा कुदिंगे जमिया की वरम मुहिम्मो बेणु में हिफे मुससाए एई आउनवस कोरिंग इंग्रेसिला तो का कियवीरुगा एकाउंग तेरेगा फुदेर कब्बोडा मुळे फुरीमा इंगे एगे मुहिम्मो का ಬೇರು ಗೌಮಕ ಗೊಸ್ ಮಿತಿಬೆಣಿ ಕಿಯವ ಎಹಮಿ ಮೈ ಗೌಮೆಗ ತಿಬೆ ಹುರಿಹಾ ಕಿಯವಾ ಕುದಿನ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಕುರಾನೆ ಬೊಡಿಯನ್ ಒತುಮು ಕಿಯವಾ ಕುದಿನ ವರಬಡಿತ ಫಾಯದಾ ತವೆ ಮಿತನುಗ ಮೇದ ಒಫೆದಿಗೆ ಮಿದಿಯ ಜಮಿಯಾ ನುನಿಯಾ ಕಿಯವಾ ಕುದಿನ್ಗೆ ಜಮಿಯಾಯ ಇರಾದುಕ ವಿಯಾ ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ಆಹಾರಕೊ ಸರಕಾರು ಬಜೆಟ್ಗೆ ತೆರೆನ್ $300 ವಾವರ ರಿಂಗಿಟ್ ಅದದು $300 ಅಮೌಂಟಕಿ इयली अवुण में जमा करूँ गेंदाना अवुण में इंग्रेस विला तो गफेद जमिया वे समा इयली अमाउंट जमा करूँ दा हम विमा ए फैद एगन लिबे फैदा तो हुन्ना स्टूडेंट एक्टिविटीज तंग हिंगा अदि एकी कंकमुगा कियवा कुदिन्ना जमिया हिंगमुगा एकी कंतत्ता कुरे गेंदाना हम विमा कियवा कुदिन्ना बेनोवा एकी कंतत्ता फाहिको दिनमकी आगुंडुगे जिम्माय सरुकारुगे जिम्माय निहातन एकी कंकन तिबे फुलुं हाई कमिशन मुशालु वाफ ए बहुरी एकंतत्ता हाई कमिशन आवडा हिस्सा विस कोफवे आदि कमा बेहे वजारा तका मुससा तक तेरें एकं कम रंगळु कुरेरुन तं गेनोम कंतस कुरे गेंदान बाय मारा दातिवा कंतत्ता सम फाहा कोफे बुरी एम जुमलको आवड दन्नवालन बेनवणी मी बद्दलुमुगा फ़ाहूं हम बद्दल मुतेरे तिबे फुन्ना वाकी वाकी ऐसा उड़ा हम 1-to-1 को बद्दल को फुर्सत देना बेन वेला वरिया बे फुन्ना एक इतुरा वेस जुमला को आवड़ा हाई कमीशन तुरु को इंगिफे होती जुमला को मुरी दातिता हेन्ना मस तिबे फुन्ना फुरी हम फुर्सत उन्ना आवड़ा की बद्दल को ला दक्कम बेनो वाहत दक्कम आवड़ दे यागी कमकी कोम्मे गाँव में गवियस दिवे हिंग उड़े तनेगा दिवे सारुकारोगे फुरिहा मजिम्मा के फुरिहा कमेगा हम कमाया की खिदों में दीनूं एम एजी मादा को देना में फॉरेन मिनिस्ट्री थ्रू को आउन मेंगे खारजी सियासत की आउन कुरिंग हम और साफ को मैनिफेस्टो के लिए फयुलान को फोंडा दिवस को पूरी कौम में थानेगा आउन में ए राज्य को रिमिया का एवर एक हैसियत लिबे एंग हग्गुत के लिबे रईते गोतु का देख आउन देखे ने देखं उन्न विस्चे है नहीं ए विमा आउन मेंगे अमाजक बनी ए फेम्बर पुरिहा कमे हम जैसे आदे मसे कुरु हम एगोतु का इरादु को विया कंकं कुरिया गेंदान आदि हम आउन तिबे फुन्ना मी हम बद्दल को ले वगोतु वरग गिना कियवा को दी मिस्तिबी मा एको धन्यवाद बेणवणी कियवा को दी न खास को අවුරුමින් බේරු ගෞමකන් ඈස් තිබේරු අබදු සඳහන් වට්ටම් වානේ අවුරුමින්ගේ අස්ලු අවුරුමින්ගේ ඩෙන්ටිටි ඒ කොච්චේ ඒ අවුරුමින් නකි මුස්ලිම් ඉස්ලාම් හම වර ගිනෆහර වාගොතේ වර ෆසේහැන් ඒ ඔන්න සොසයිටියගේ තෙරේග ඒ ඔන්න ට්‍රෙන්ඩ් එක එක්ක කොම්මිසරකන් අවුරුමින්ගේ තෙරෙන් බයික් කුදින්න එබා ඩීවියේට් වාගොතේ කුඩක ෆසේ කොල්ලෙවේ දීනු ගොන්න හමතක කුඩක දූ කොල්ලෙවේ වෙනාද එහෙම වියනු දෙ ෆාෂ අබදු සඳහන් බහට්ටච්චේ අවුරුමින් නකි මෑවෙගෙන්වා ඉස්ලාම් දීනුක මතික තිබි බයික්කම් එකන් ෆුරිහමය හඳානුක බහට්ට අමල කරමුන් දච්චේ ඒරුන් දෙංගුරු හොරියාකම ස්ථානි රත් කරංගල බරාබර නමාද කුරුම දෙංගුරු හොරියාකම ස්කුරමුන් දාෂේ එහෙන් දිමාලකොල් නිබේන මොලේ නෝන්නන් හම යගීනුස් ඉස්ලාම් දීනුක ඔන්නානේ මොළු හොරියා මොලෙස් හොරියා කාමයාබකස් හොරියා ෆලාහස් ඔති ඉස්ලාම් එහෙන් දිමාලකොල් නිබේන ඔෆලේ නෝන්නන් එහෙන් බයි කොලේ ගොතක මොලෙගෙන් නිබේන ෆලෙස් නෝන්නන්
ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ ಮೂಗೆ ನವಾವಿಸ್ವಣದು ರೆಸ್ಲು ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾವನಿ ಕುವಾಲಲಂಪುರುಗಾ ಹುಣ್ಣ ಪೆಟ್ರೋನಸ್ ಟ್ವಿನ್ ಟವರ್ಸ್ ಜಿಯಾರ ಕುರಬಾಫಾ ಪೆಟ್ರೋನಸ್ ಟ್ವಿನ್ ಟವರ್ಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಲು ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ವಡಾಗತುಮ ಮಿಕ್ಫಾಣ ಮರಹಬಾ ವಿದಾಳ್ವಿ ಮಲೇಷಿಯಾಗೆ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲಿಯಂ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಂಪಿಎಂಗೆ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ವೈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಬಚೋ ಪಿಲೊಂಗ್ ಎಫ್ಫಹು ಸ್ಕೈ ಬ್ರಿಜಾ ಒಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಡೆಕ್ಕೆ ಟುವಾಯ್ ರೆಸ್ಲು ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ದೆವ್ವಿ ಅದಿತನ ಕುಳಿಫಾವಾ ಈಜಾದಿ ಮ್ಯೂಮಾರಿಯತ ಕೌಮಿಯತುಗೆ ನಜರಕುಂ ಎಟವರುಗೆ ಮುಹಿಮಕಮಾ ಬೆಹೆಕತುಂ ವೆಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಲು ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾಯ ಮೌಲೂಮಾತ ಹಿಸ್ಸಾ ಕುಡವಿ ಏಗವಹು ಬಜಾಯ ಕೋಪರೇಷನ್ ಬಾಹದ್ಗೆ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಅದಿ ಎಡ್ವೈಸರ್ ವಿನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಟಂಚಿ ಯೂನ್ ರೈಸಲ್ ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಮೊಯ್ಸ್ ಅರಿಹಬನಿ ಇಹತಿರಾಮ್ಗೆ ಜಿಯಾರತೆ ಕುರಬಾಫಾ ಮಿ ಬದ್ದಲುಮ್ಗ ರಾಜ್ಯಗ ಮಲೇಷಿಯಾಗೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರತಕ ಹುರಿ ಫುರ್ಸತ್ತುಗೆ ಮಚ್ಚ ರೈಸಲ್ ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ಅಲಿರ್ವಾದೆವಿ ಅದಿ ಎಫದ ಫುರ್ಸತಕ ರಾಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಹುಳುವಾದ ಇಫಾಕಮ ರಾಜ್ಯಗ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕುರನ್ ಶಾಗುರಿ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರತಕ ಮರಹಬಾ ವಿದಾಳವಾಣಕಮ ವೆಸ್ ಎಮ್ನಿಕ್ ಫಾನ್ ವಿದಾಳವಿ Megatun Sunway Group ke founder Adi Chairman Dr. Jeffrey Chair AO Raisal Jumhuriya Dr. Muhammad Muiz Kari Habani Hitiram ke ziyarate kura bafa me baddal kurumuga rajya Sunway Group ademedu kurumbade kurvidane daira taddenekatu maqulegotu mashwara kurevi मलेशिया के इंटरनेशनल इस्लामिक यूनिवर्सिटी IIUM के फनातुन रईसुल जमहूरिया डॉक्टर मोहम्मद मुइज़ इस्लामिक लीडरशिप एंड मदनी डेवलपमेंट के दायरे डॉक्टर ऑफ फिलोसफी के ऑनररी डिग्री वानी अरवाफा रईसुल जमहूरिया ऑनररी डॉक्टरेट एरवी IIUM के दस्तूरी वेरिया के हैसियतुन रॉयल हाइनेस तेंगुकू अम्पोन तंकू अजीज़ा अमीना मैमूना इस्कंदरिया में खास रस्मियत कुरिया गेंदिया IIUM के मैक एम्पायर रईसुल जमहूरिया वडाके नमो मिफाना मरहबा नबी विस एकमना मिरस्मियत वडाकतुम के खुन रईसुल जमहूरिया वानी यूनिवर्सिटी के मेहमानों से कुरा बाफतुगा से कुरा बाफा मिरस्मियत फशिगंदिया रईसुल जमहूरिया एक कंपहु के मै होदा वडाके नौमायको दिवहि राज्य मलेशिया के कौमी सलामो IIUM के में खास कॉन्वोकेशन होरुम के गतुम वाक पर देखवी हा रॉयल हाइनेस तेंगुकू अम्पुआ तुंकू अजीज़ा अमीना मैमूना इस्कंदरिया رسمياتنا رئيس الجمهورية دكتور محمد مرزا مي دكتوريت رومගේ laureation خطاب දෙවි IIUM ගේ Director Honorable Professor Emeritus Datuk Dr. Usman Bakaru එමණක් ෆානුගේ वाहक फुलगा रئيس الجمهورية ගේ خدمتوගේ कामयाबी के मच्चन आदर वाले भी में शरफ कबूल फुल कुराबमु रئيس الجمهورية वाने intellectual Renaissance unveiling the scientific and modern development of the Islamic civilization mi mawdu'a tagurir kurabafa.
In Surah Al-Zumr, verse 9, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Say, O Prophet, are those who know equal to those who do not know? None will be mindful except those with understanding." And in Surah Al-Mujadila, verse 11, Allah will raise those of you who have believed and those who were given knowledge in degrees, and Allah is fully aware of what you do. These verses illuminate the high esteem in which Islam holds knowledge and the learned. Distinguished guests, my brothers and sisters, Islam transcends the bounds of mere spirituality. It offers a comprehensive system, an ethical compass, and a curriculum for human perfection. It is a religion that gave rise to civil structures, developed world-class institutions, and inspired generations across continents. Each prophet, starting from Adam to our beloved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, was sent to guide humanity not only spiritually, but intellectually, morally, and socially. Their mission was one of enlightenment and upliftment. From the Rashidul Caliphate to the Abbasid and Ottoman empires, from the intellectual brilliance of Andalusia to the architectural majesty of the Islamic East, each chapter of our civilization has been inscribed in golden letters in the annals of human history. Muslim scholars pioneered groundbreaking work in mathematics, astronomy, medicine, philosophy, chemistry, engineering, and the social sciences. They laid the foundation of the modern scientific methods, centuries before the Enlightenment. The names of Jabir bin Hayyan, Ibn Sina, Ibn al-Haytham, al-Bayruni, Ibn Rushd, and al-Idrisi still echoes across time as titans of human knowledge. They have left a lasting mark in the scientific heritage of Islamic civilization, illuminating the path of progress. These advancements, deeply rooted in the teachings of Islam, reflect the high esteem placed on knowledge and intellectual growth within the Ummah. Throughout history, Muslim societies not only nurtured knowledge, but also invested in the infrastructure that sustained it. Magnificent mosques, libraries, hospitals, universities, roads, aqueducts, and public baths that elevated the quality of life and fostered thriving communities. These were not just feats of engineering. They were expressions of faith, service, and vision. As we look ahead, we must draw inspiration from this legacy to design and build infrastructure that is smart, sustainable, and inclusive, serving the needs of our people and reflecting the values of justice, compassion, and excellence that Islam upholds. These achievements were not abstract. They improved lives, built cities, and advanced justice and understanding. Our ancestors knew that pen could be mightier than the sword, and they wielded it with brilliance. But now we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, marked by artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and space exploration. We must ask ourselves, are we honoring the intellectual legacy we've inherited? Are we producing knowledge or merely consuming it? Are we bold enough to lead again? Too often, the answer is sobering. Political instability, colonial legacies, educational decline, and underinvestment in research have weakened our collective standing. In many parts of the Muslim world, we see a disconnection from the intellectual fervor that once defined us. But this is not our fate. It is a call to action. We must remember that the world's first university, Al-Qarawiyyin in Morocco, was founded by a Muslim woman, Fatima Al-Fihri. We must recall that the preservation and translation of Greek and Roman texts led by Muslim scholars saved centuries of knowledge and laid the groundwork for the European Renaissance. If we are to spark a new Renaissance, we must act boldly and decisively on three fronts. First, cultivate a love for knowledge in our youth. Iqra, read. This was the first command revealed to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a divine reminder that knowledge is at the heart of our identity. We must invest in world-class universities, research centers, and digital platforms grounded in Islamic values and driven by curiosity. We must reawaken pride in our intellectual heritage and pair it with cutting-edge education in STEM and humanities. We must create safe, inclusive learning environments that celebrate our past and fuel our children's ambitions. And let us celebrate our modern scholars and scientists, Muslims who are today advancing cancer research, AI innovation, and climate technology. Let them be our new role models, faithful, fearless, and forward-thinking. Second, bridge faith and modernity. The Quran tells us, and He has subjected to you whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth, all from Him. Indeed, in that are signs for people who give thought. Islam never placed limits on learning. It married revelation with reason. We must reject the false narrative that science and faith are incompatible. In fact, we must lead the way in ensuring that modern technologies, be it genetic engineering, AI, or climate solutions, are guided by ethics, equity, and compassion. Let us embrace both the microscope and the minbar, the laboratory and the library, the telescope and the tasbih. Third, strengthen cooperation among Muslim nations. The future cannot be built in silos. Let us establish cross-border research hubs, innovation incubators, and collaborative platforms among Muslim nations. Platforms like OIC must take a leading role in shaping global policy in science, sustainability, and ethics. Let institutions like IIUM become beacons, producing scholars who are not only intellectually rigorous, but spiritually anchored. Distinguished guests, my brothers and sisters, today the Ummah is divided not just by borders, but by mistrust, ignorance, and pain. We cannot speak of intellectual rebirth without acknowledging the immense suffering faced by our brothers and sisters, particularly in Palestine, where innocent lives are destroyed by occupation and injustice. Their suffering is a scar on our collective conscience. Their struggle to survive must not overshadow their right to thrive. I have always and will always unequivocally condemn the aggression and occupation imposed by Israel, an affront to international law and a stain on humanity. It is our duty to stand in solidarity, not only in protest, but in purpose. We must build a world where every Muslim child, whether in Gaza or Kuala Lumpur, has the opportunity to learn, grow, and lead. And we must show the world that Islam is a religion of peace, compassion, knowledge, and justice. Distinguished guests, my brothers and sisters, our story is not one of decline. It is one of resurgence. The next great discoveries in medicine, clean energy, or quantum computing can and must come from the Muslim world. For that to happen, we need courage. We need vision. But above all, we need unity of purpose. Let us be guided by the words of the Quran, وَقُلْ رَبِّ زِدْنِي عِلْمًا, and say, O my Lord, increase me in knowledge. Let us not honor our legacy with nostalgia, but with ambition. Let us build a future where our children do not look to others for answers, but lead the world in knowledge, compassion, and justice. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless our efforts and guide us in this noble journey. Before I conclude, allow me to express my deepest appreciation to the International Islamic University Malaysia for your unwavering dedication to the pursuit of knowledge and the shaping of our future generations.
رئيس الجمهورية وني ماليشيا هنا دي بهراج هاي كمشن زيارة كورابا هاي كمشن کے موظفون کے مسك بلوالا وا اي موظفون كورابا من گندوا ابورا مسك فاها كورابا فا اد ماليشيا کی ام گینان دي به ایک کنکم قادرولے قوم کمشا قوم دي به رايتا کا تفات كورمنتي ام فوري ما خدمه فور كود به معنی کما ام نفانو هند بفول كود دي اي فواني رئيس الجمهورية ماليشيا كوربي دترفو نيم مالا فا ماليشيا رئيس الجمهورية كوربي من دترفو جماعة نمازكي دكا مقدمة كاوا زمان بي بدهي قولون اتران هاردنا قرون رئيس الجمهورية ماليشيا كوربي رسمي دترفو كا كابينتو کے وزیرنا دولتو کے اس افشلون کے وفد بامر بداك النبي ميغنستني رئيس الجمهورية دكتور محمد مويز ماليشيا كوربي رسمي دترفو کے اسايتا مي دترفو حاصل في كان تبيفنا ميغنستون كمان اميد كورا وريها بيفنا بس فران وفابر بغوت خلقنا دم السلام عليكم